Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are very, very well. My name is Madam Butterfly and we're going to do a messages from the universe, for like the end of January, but it's timeless, everybody. You are very welcome here. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it a lot, and if you find it resonates with you and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, of course I would appreciate that so much as well. The timestamps will be in the description box and I'll try and remember to post them in the comments too. So I'm going to start off with, let's start with the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm not going to take the jumpers. No, Spirit, I'm not taking the jumpers, thank you though. Not today. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and this one is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by, I think it's Amanda Lovelace, and honestly it's a really beautiful deck. Someone's supposed to have two. Okay, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, you're getting two. You got two in your main readings as well. There was a thing about that. I don't know why you're insisting on extra cards, Scorpio. Who am I to argue? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is the Angel Answers Oracle deck, which I have literally just got. This is the first time I'm using it. Stop it. And this is the Enchanted Beauty Oracle deck by Sum Lee. She's a local Etsy seller. She lives in Scotland. She's lovely. Okie dokie, so let's start with Cancer. Okay, you have Rejuvenate. You have Big Happy Changes. Awesome. Loving it, Cancer. Good things are coming towards you. Loving it. You have two, look at that. Both of those cards have the Sun. You have something really nice coming towards you, Cancer, whatever it is. Like a nice, positive, new phase of your life is coming in. You have Castle. It's time for healing, not war. So, time of healing coming in now. Happiness, healing, big happy changes. You have Don't Rush In, take your time. You have You Are Healing. So you have, now listen, so far you have two cards, you actually have three cards about healing because you have Rejuvenate. So I want to say that whatever is going on in your life at the moment, you might be trying to do too much. You might have too much on your plate. Apologies, Cancer. You might have too much on your plate. They're saying something beautiful is really like coming towards you, but at the moment, don't try and rush it. You know, it's a time you need to heal. I feel like it might even be physically and mentally that you're healing here. You have the Lovers, damn. You have the Five of Pentacles, and you have Justice. Wow. Aren't they beautiful cards? This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm trying not to get my big face in it because trust me, nobody wants any of that today. I just want to quickly look up this Castle card. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when you started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. So I doubt that you've been picking fights with people, Cancer. So what they're saying here is like it's a time for healing. And like I want to say rejuvenation as well. And also listen to your intuition here. I think they want you to take some time here. And maybe make a plan. The Five of Pentacles is coming in out of the cold. So there may have been a period in your life where you were very much feeling out in the cold. For those of you who are waiting on a decision, a legal decision, you're going to have a decision in your favor. The decision's going to go in your favor. And you're coming out, like, even if you had if you were having money problems, you're about to come out of that now. And you have the Lovers here, so I'm going to have to clarify that. But yeah, the Justice card, this is a card of karma and adjustment. This is balance coming in now. Like, this is basically your good karma is coming in now. But I think they want you to take a little bit of time out and plan what it is you actually want, Cancer, because I feel very much you've been working very, very hard, or you've been trying to do a lot of stuff and something's broken. Like you've made some kind of breakthrough here, and I feel like now you're in a position where you can kind of relax a little bit. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus or a Libra. Some of you, if you're fighting with someone, there's like, and it could be anyone, right? Like, I'm not talking like a love affair here, though it could be, right? But there's some kind of like reconciliation that's going to come in, okay? So don't worry about it, like if you're fighting with somebody. Clarify the Lovers for me, please. The Magician, so you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. You're ready. They're preparing you for something. They've been preparing you for something. You've been learning some kind of karmic lessons, but those are done now, Cancer. Your karmic lessons are, you know, at least one really big one that you were just learning is done now. There is a huge, you have reached a huge milestone in your life. You have the Magician and the Four of Wands here. Thank you, camera. Jeez. To shove them right in your face for you to focus. The Magician and the Four of Wands. These talk about like a new beginning coming in here, you know, and with the Four of Wands, like it's a big happy changes, stability, something that you've been manifesting is coming. I'm sort of trying to stay away from the love side of it here, you know, because this is supposed to be more general messages, but it could be that you have a soulmate coming in here with the Lovers, you know, and you have a commitment coming in here. There could be a reconciliation with someone. Of course, it doesn't have to be a lover, you know, this could be a reconciliation with a friend or a family member or something, but the lessons are done now. Like your major, I feel strongly, for a lot of you, like your major lessons are kind of done. You know, the Four of Wands, it really is reaching a lot of stability in your life. It's like a celebration. And you're ready now. You're ready for whatever this is coming towards you. But yeah, don't try and rush whatever this is, like, because I know, you know, maybe it's a little boring at the moment, like if nothing's happening, but they want you to recharge and they want you to heal, because you've been through a lot. Whatever this Five of Pentacles is, I mean, it could be to do with money, it could be to do with a relationship. The camera just went to 11:11 as I was saying that, so you've really been through a lot. And now I feel like you're on the flip side now, because this is the thing about Cancer, right? You guys came here to be the teachers, right? That's your job here, but the thing is, you need to learn the lessons before you can teach, right? You can't teach people when you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I want to say with this Castle card as well, you know, you've maybe kind of been through the wars, and you know, for a long time it just felt like maybe you had nothing, you know, like all you had was kind of ashes or something. Like maybe some of you went through a divorce or something like that, but now is the time for healing. Like you're past the point where you're in this Five of Pentacles energy, because that can also be depression, you know. So just rest up at the moment, Cancer, alright? Don't try and rush anything, because they have beautiful things coming towards you. You're definitely on the flip side now, baby. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Scorpio, you have refresh. That's so interesting, because Cancer had a similar card, because it's, I feel like probably the water signs, because you know the different signs, they all tend to go through, like the air signs tend to go through like a lot of things, you know, the same, and I'm sure it's the same for the water signs. So you have refresh, you have there's something better, you got two of these cards for some reason. So you have nostalgia, focus on the here and now, and also that's a 33 card. So 33 talks about, oh, I can't remember, I think I might be mixing it up with 333. Look it up, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. And you have gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Okay, so you also have let down your defenses, and you have let yourself be loved again. That's interesting that those two came out together. Okay, and let's see here, you have Four of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, oh, and you have the Seven of Wands, Scorpio. All right. Okay. Now, I know this is coming out about being loved, but you know, I'm taking these to be kind of general messages, right? So this doesn't have to be about a love affair. This can be in terms of like, in general, dealing with people in your life, you know, like in terms of family or friends. They're asking you to kind of live in the moment. with nostalgia here. Now that can be, I know it's a nostalgia, which means like, you know, you would think it's like to do with the past, but I'm taking that to be either or. Like, you could be focusing on the past, or you could be kind of worrying about the future or thinking about the future here. With gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. See, there's something here about it's time to stop thinking that you like have a deficit or something. See, also the Seven of Wands here, this does talk about being defensive, right? Because with the Seven of Wands, see how she's kind of backed into a corner, right? Kind of, it's one of those cards that's maybe like you feel like everybody's kind of getting at you, or you feel like people are ganging up on you or something like that. And this Nine of Swords is, you know, it talks about anxiety, sadness, maybe a little bit of depression, you know, like kind of maybe feeling like a little out of control or something, like you've kind of lost control a little bit. But they're saying you're absolutely fine where you are. Like, stop worrying about what's going to happen and stop worrying about things that have gone on in the past. You are absolutely fine the way that you are, and you don't need to have your defenses up with people. Like, it's time to drop the defenses and let people in a little bit more, you know? Because with the Nine of Swords here, like, you might have a lot more anxiety than you let on with people, Scorpio. Maybe it's time to share a little bit of it, you know? Like, I'm not talking about, you know, Alan Harper from 2.5 Men constantly like whining, but you know, people around you, they're gonna care. They want to know if you're, you know, if you need a bit of help. Like, it's okay to ask for help, you know? There's something, this doesn't have to be about love, you know, this is a general reading, so this could be about like with nostalgia. Maybe you're thinking about something like a job that you lost, or a house that you didn't get, or like you're just thinking in general like, oh, my life is not the way that I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought by this point I would have more done, you know? Like, maybe when you were like little, you know, you kind of had a plan for your life or something like this, and I feel like you've just been a bit down recently, and you're like, oh my god, like, I don't know what's going on. Nothing seems to be happening, nothing seems to go the way that I want it to, and you're thinking that it's like that because there's something that you've done wrong, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You're exactly where you are supposed to be. I feel like one of your lessons is to kind of learn how to let people in a little bit more, Scorpio. You know, instead of maybe, I don't know if you have a tendency to kind of push people away a little bit. And I'm a Gemini, so pot kettle black, right? But that's the message that's coming through here. And they want you to know that there is something better coming. But you also have refreshed. So I feel like for some of you, there's like a reconnection that's going to happen with this thing. I feel like you think you're not going to get something. I feel like it's like you're worried that you're not going to get the thing that you want, because there's something that you're clinging on very, very tightly to with the Four of Pentacles. And also with the Four of Pentacles, this talks about, like, in the original Rider-Waite, you know, he's got like the little pentacle clutch to his chest, and it means that, you know, he's not letting people in, right? So I feel like this is another message here. You don't always have to be perfect, right? People don't expect you to be perfect. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. I feel like you think there's something wrong with you, and there isn't. I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation with someone or something here. Like, I feel like if it's like the job that you feel like you didn't get, I feel like you're going to get it, or you're going to get something better. But they're waiting for you to get out of this kind of slump here. And like this could be a reconciliation, like maybe you fell out with a friend or family or something like that, or like even a person, a person like a lover or like a partner or something, or someone you thought it was going to go somewhere and then it didn't. I feel like it is going to go somewhere, but they're kind of waiting for you to drop your defenses a little bit here. Because for some of you, you're definitely focused on the past. Whether that's like in terms of like how people have treated you in general, or like a lover or a love affair, or relationships in like love relationships in general in the past have not gone well, and now you're kind of like, well, I'm just not going to bother then. They're kind of saying like, don't do that, okay? Don't let yourself get sucked into this Nine of Swords energy and like being defensive with people and always trying to keep people away. Because see, she's trying to keep people away, right? And he's not letting his feelings out. He's like, no, I'm not showing you what's on the inside. Like, no, you're not getting to see this. You're not getting in. Nobody's getting in. So, and there's, I feel like it's because if you think people see the real you, they're not going to want you around or something. No, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. See, you don't need anyone else to fix you. There's nothing wrong with you. So yeah, stop worrying so much, Scorpio. It's all going to come together. They're just and it's not like you're not going to get what you want until you've worked on this. It's going to happen naturally, And also don't forget, there's like a lot of weird shit happening with the planets at the moment. Like, I think Venus is in retrograde. Somebody commented the other day that Uranus was in retrograde, which I didn't even know about. Mercury is obviously in retrograde, which is horrendous because like the technology side of it, it's been like almost impossible to get readings uploaded without something going wrong. There's a lot of shit going on, and just make sure you're like, don't stress yourself out about it, because it'll happen when it happens. You'll have that breakthrough when it happens. There might be like a dream, your guides come to you in a dream and suddenly you wake up and you feel better, right? So anyway, I hope that was helpful, Scorpio. So we're going to do Pisces. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what you've got here. You have magic. Ooh. Nice card to start with, Pisces. You have magic. If you believe. Oh my god. Okay. So with magic and if you believe, right, there's something immediately here, Pisces, about you have to believe in your own magic. A lot of things manifest now. There's always a lot of comments, or not a lot of them, but there's always some comments about like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. No, that's not how manifestation works. If you keep saying shit like that, you're never going to get anywhere, right? Like if you're like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, someone's like, oh, this person's going to call you, and they're like, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, you're basically putting out a little sign to the universe that says, I don't believe this is going to happen. And the universe isn't going to fight you on that. The universe doesn't do reverse psychology. It just gives you what you're putting out there, right? So there's something here about having to like maintain the faith and like believing that things are going to manifest for you, and that is when they will manifest. There's something magical trying to come in for you here, Pisces, but you need to believe. You have mural, be your own first priority. So I don't know if you've maybe been doing too much for other people or something like that. Let's see what else comes out here. You have your guides want to talk to you. They always do, Pisces, they always do. And you have follow your dreams. So this is about, right, you guys have some kind of dream that you want to do, okay? first of all, your guides want to talk to you, right? So they want to, like, either they're coming to you in dreams, in which case you need to start writing your dreams down, right? First thing when you wake up in the morning, like, just leave a little notebook by the side of the bed and write them down. Because that's the first way usually. Like, if you don't make time to meditate, they'll come in your dreams, right? But if you're meditating, awesome, because they have a message for you. There's something that's been in the back of your mind that they want you to follow, all right? And be your own first priority. Like, think about what it is you want, because there's something that you have in the back of your mind, some kind of dream that you want. And it's, look, see, it's a castle. It's like a fairy tale, right? Like, maybe you don't think this is possible, but they're telling you it is. But you have to believe. Like, you have to be your own cheerleader, because nobody else is going to do it for you, right? Unfortunately. That would be wonderful if they did, but they're not going to. You know, they're saying this is not just possible, but you should be doing it. You know, so make sure you're making time to follow your own dreams and to do the things that are important to you, because there is something there that I think you know, Pisces are like a very psychic sign, so maybe it's something to do with like spirituality. You know, maybe you're a medium and you don't know, or maybe like you would be a great healer or something. Like, maybe you're supposed to get into Reiki or witchcraft or something, I don't know, because it is magic. And when I say witchcraft, I mean like focusing intentions, right? Yeah, let's see here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my god. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. All right. There is something that you are supposed to do. For some of you, this is a business that you're supposed to start. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, you are supposed to own your own business, right? For some of you, it's something very creative, something artistic. But, you know, it could very well be to do with spirituality. Queen of Pentacles, though, there's something that you're supposed to do that's going to make you money, that's going to make you independent. For a lot of you, it is your own business. It's some kind of job where you are setting your own hours. Like, if some of you are already a mother, like a single mother, this is going to bring you a lot more balance. So you like you might even end up working from home, you know, so you have like a better balance between work and home life, right? In theory. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is like a businesswoman. Seven of Pentacles, this is about planting the seeds for something that's going to pay off. There's something for a lot of you that you're supposed to do that's going to be quite lucrative, but it is quite artistic. You're supposed to build something. You might have to work, for some of you, you might have to work with other people to get that done. For some of you, this could be something like founding a spiritual group, you know, whether that's online or like at a spiritualist church or something. Like, you're supposed to lead a group, or you're supposed to teach a class, or you're supposed to go to a class and learn a skill. It could even be that, because I feel like you're going to turn it into something that makes money, and it's going to let you be your own boss. I mean, look at this bitch. Look at that. Look at the face on her. Whatever this is going to be really, really good for you. Like, it's going to give you kiss my ass money, as they say in American Dad, you know. Is the camera just, so you're not gonna, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what there's something you're supposed to do here, like whether it's something like that, okay? And if you're not sure what this is, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, meditate or do the dream diary thing. Also follow your dreams here. I'm sure these people, I mean your guides, I'm sure they're talking to you in your sleep. So you need to start writing it down, because I know what it's like you wake up and you can't remember and you're like, I know it was something about a zombie, but yeah. Go you, Pisces. Okay, so I hope that was useful. So now we're going to do, let's see, we did the water signs, let's do the air signs. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh my god, that was crap. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, can we have a card for Gemini, please? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Son of a bitch. And Gemini. Libra, and thank you, Aquarius. Okay, so let's start with Gemini. So Gemini, you have hydration. Drink water, Gemini. Are you not drinking water? Are you drinking coffee? Are you just drinking coffee? I'm a Gemini and I'm not drinking enough water, so message received. You have trust, Gemini. Also, I want to say with the hydration card, like if that water thing doesn't apply to you, trust that what is being fed is the correct thing. The areas of your life that are being fed are the correct ones, okay? Things are being fed so that they can grow, whatever that means. You have Princess, you can be your own knight. We're princesses, Gemini. What else do you have here? You have divine timing. Oh my god, I swear to god, I don't know why I made that card. And you have, you are being prepared. Okay, so straight off the bat, gems, there's something here about divine timing, right? You have trust, you have divine timing, and you are being prepared. So things might be feeling really stagnant at the moment, but they're actually trying to make you ready for something that's coming. So they want you to trust them, that they know what they're doing, that things are being worked out exactly as they're supposed to. And to just relax, Gemini, try and relax into it. I just want to quickly check that Princess card. Okay. Rest assured you have the power within to persevere. Excuse me, you already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and God help anyone who thinks they could do a better job. Well, that's pretty true, isn't it? God help anyone who messes with us, Gemini. And let's just see what your tarot is. You have the Four of Swords, no way. Like, look, Gemini, you are in a period of resting, okay? The Four of Swords, I can't believe you just got that. The Four of Swords is a period of rest, okay? You might have had your heart broken, but if you have, I feel like it was a while ago, okay? This is something, you don't have to have had your heart broken, but you're resting at the moment. In fact, let's stay away from the heart thing, because this is not a love reading. I mean, it could be about love, right? But they're preparing you for something, right? So like, for example, you might be about to get super busy in your job, you know, and I think I said this in a Gemini reading recently. You know, maybe, for example, maybe you're kind of in a boring job at the moment that you hate, right? And you've been applying to other jobs, but you haven't heard back. And then it's going to be like, all of a sudden, you get a response from a job that you really want, but they're like, okay, but we want you to start on Monday, and it's Friday, and you're like, shit, you know, or something like that. Or you're about to meet someone, or maybe you're about to move somewhere or something like this. But with the Four of Swords, this is a period of rest. A lot has happened, and now it's a time to recuperate and rest. You also have the Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. There's something you can't see coming. Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords, Gemini. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not a love reading, right? But the Ten of Cups is happiness. So it could very well be a commitment coming in with someone that's going to make you super, super happy. But this is just genuinely happiness. The Ten of Cups. Being completely emotionally fulfilled, you know, like getting that job that you want, or like maybe you're going to move to the house that you really wanted, right? Or maybe, I don't know, there's something else, like a reconciliation with a family member or something like that. You're just going to be super, super happy really soon. But you don't, whatever this is, you don't see it coming yet. The Two of Swords, like there's some kind of something beautiful that is going to make you so happy. Like for some of you it is a commitment, and I see a child here, or children, but you don't see it coming. So whether that just means it's something that you're aware of but you don't believe it's going to happen, or it's something brand new coming in that you can't see yet. But I think you feel stuck, but you're not stuck, okay? You're being prepared. And that Princess card, there may be something here about, because the Princess card is all about like not needing anyone to rescue you. So maybe you're kind of, I don't know, they're just saying to you like you don't need to be rescued. You're absolutely fine where you are. You might think that you're not, but you are. And there might be something here like maybe with the Four of Swords, maybe you're in separation with someone. Doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a family member or something like that. Or friends that you've fallen out with or something, but you don't need them to make you happy, Gemini. You don't need people that are taking from you or putting you down or any of that shit to make you happy. You are your own knight, okay? So you have been told, Gemini, and you know, bear in mind, it's not me, I just read the cards, but yeah, definitely be drinking more water if you're not, she says, sitting with a can of Diet Coke. So I hope that was helpful, beautiful Gemini, my fellow partners in crime. Okay. Libra. Lovely Libra, let's see what you've got here. You have achieve, like Libra needs to be told to achieve, right? It looks like there's maybe something that you've been working super hard on or something that's about to take off. Let's see, compromise. Oh, look, it's the Libra card. Look, she's got the scales. So I don't think this is about compromising at all. I think this is you stepping into your power, Libra. Because that is your, I mean, look at that. This is you stepping into your power. This is something, you're about to achieve something. Let's see what else here. It could be about compromise as well, but I'm taking that to be like a Libra card. You have the Tower, well, Tower, not the Tower, Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. You have, this is going to happen fast. And you have yes. So Libra, there's something here about, there's something that I think you've been trying to, excuse me, you've been trying to achieve, and it's coming in for you now, okay? But with Tower, unplug and relax for a spell, let me just quickly check the book. That's a number 3 card, so okay, it's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. So there's something, I want to, Gemini just had a similar kind of reading. Like, I think the air signs are being prepared for something. There's something big that you've been trying to achieve, and it's about to come in, and I think you're about to be very busy. Now, this could be anything, right? This is not a love reading. It could be about love, but this could also be like about, you know, a job or something like that, or like a business that's going to suddenly take off. So take the time now to look after yourself and to rest and relax, because when this does happen, it's going to happen very fast, and it's a yes to whatever it is. It's a yes to whatever you're trying to get to here, Libra. You have the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. I actually stopped there because Scorpio had the exact same cards, the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra. But you have the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. So, okay. It's not a love reading, but I have the Ace of Cups here, so I'm going to have to talk about love. You could be, now, excuse me, Libra, the Ace of Cups is falling in love with someone, okay? So there could be someone that you're basically already in love with, and you're kind of wondering if this is going to happen with them. It's a yes, and it's going to happen very fast, okay? You might have some kind of compromise with this person, but I don't feel like it's like, you know, you're at each other's throats and you have to find out how to compromise. I feel like it's like you're going to come together, and it's going to be very equal because she's got the scales there. But what I want to say with the 7 of Wands here and the 4 of Pentacles is kind of the same message that Scorpio had. You might have to let down your defenses a little bit here, because the 7 of Wands sees she's trying to keep people out, right? This could, for some of you, this could be like a new love, a brand new love that you've not met yet, or someone you've already met and you're kind of waiting to see how it goes, right? But 7 of Wands, she's trying to keep people away. And see how he's sitting on this chest? you know, that the chest is supposed to be kind of his emotions, right? And he's like, no, you're not you know, I'm not letting anyone in, you're not getting in, not showing you my emotions, right? So I feel like if this is about love, there's going to be like a period where you guys come together, and it's like you're both going to have to learn to share your emotions equally, right? Because maybe you're in a bit of a stalemate here with this person. Maybe neither one of you wants to make the first move because you're scared of getting hurt or something, right? But yeah, for some of you, you have a new love coming in here, but you have to let down your guard with them a little bit in order for it to flourish. For those of you not interested in love, the Ace of Cups talks about self-love, and it also talks about heightened psychic abilities. So this could be for all of you, but you know, for those of you who are going, I don't care about love, maybe this is more the this message is, it's this message for you, right? There's something here in terms of your psychic gifts, like you might be about to get a lot more psychic. And I think it's going to happen quite fast. Like you might kind of wake up one morning and find that you're just a lot more intuitive. You know, for example, like if you work with the cards or something, just as an example, you might find you basically wake up one day and they speak to you a lot more than they did the night before, right? Which has probably come from you screwing around on the astral planes in your sleep, Libra, because they do that. Like there's some kind of achievement here in terms of that. There's really something here about you stepping into your power. I want to say for some of you, stepping back into your power, and being really happy and being kind of dreamy again. But it is important that you take some time at the moment to unwind and relax, because you might almost be kind of blocking yourself. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you just need to take a step back, right? Seven of Wands can also talk about, like in terms of psychic things, like, I don't know, working with the cards. I'm just going to keep coming back to that, right? Because it's an obvious example. With the Seven of Wands, this can talk about tall poppy syndrome, right? Where basically, because you're super good at something, other people sort of try and take you down, right? Because you're the one that they can see, right? So there might be something that you're really, really good at in terms of, like, it could be about the, you know, maybe the cards or something like that. Maybe you have like a YouTube channel and you've got a lot of negative comments or something like that. Or maybe you have like, maybe your friends or something are like, I don't believe in all that psychic shit or whatever, right? But with the Four of Pentacles here, with the Four of Pentacles, it's not necessary for you to tell everybody what you're doing all the time, right? Maybe keep some things to yourself, you know, in terms of, like, I don't know, maybe friends or family or something like that. You know, like if you recently got into the spiritual thing, maybe you've been reading the cards for your friends and family or something, and they're kind of slagging you off a little bit or something like this, or they're kind of coming for you. It's not necessary for you to tell everyone what you're doing all the time. But yeah, there's something that you're really, really good at here. Like it could be like a spiritual business, or it could be something else. With the Ace of Cups, doesn't have to be spiritual, but there's something that you're very, very good at. I think that's taking a lot of your focus, and I think you really, really get noticed for it because it's good. It's really good. It's that tall poppy syndrome thing. So maybe just take a step back from it for, like, you know, maybe don't work so hard at it, because it's almost like you're kind of getting in your own way a little bit. Maybe you just need a little bit of a break, because the success is coming very, very quickly, you know. So I hope that made sense, lovely Libra. And obviously the cards were just like an example. Like, feel free to replace that with whatever it is you do, you know. But for some of you guys, I feel like there's something maybe kind of artistic that you're very, very good at. And maybe you're like getting a lot of heat from people or something, like friends, I don't know. Like I said, maybe if you have a YouTube channel or something, like you're getting a lot of negative comments, or there's something about standing out and maybe people are a little bit jealous that you kind of stand out so much. But that's not your problem, Libra, right? It's because you're very good at what you do, you know. So make sure you maintain that self-love, right? But you don't have to kill yourself to, like, you know, achieve whatever this is you're trying to achieve. It's going to come naturally because you're so good at it. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what you have. Oh, you have magic. Pisces had this, Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. So you have magic. You have don't stop. Okay, so there's something, right, this is kind of, I'm wondering if it's going to be a similar message like Pisces had. You might be thinking about giving up on a particular talent that you have, but with magic, see, the key to manifestation, and I said the same thing in Pisces reading, right? I always get comments on the channel of people that are like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. You're like, well, no, that's not how manifestation works, because the universe doesn't do reverse psychology. If you're saying to the universe, I'll believe it when I see it, show me the money, bitch, the universe is just going to be like, oh, okay, so you don't want it, that's fine. It doesn't understand, it's not going to negotiate with you. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. Like, you have to believe, you have to be your own cheerleader and believe. That's how manifestation is done, you know. So you might be considering giving up at the moment on something, on your job. Maybe there's a particular skill that you have or something like that, but they're saying like, no, don't give up, believe in yourself, manifest. You have universe, we're all just stardust. So I'm gonna have to look that one up. And you have expect rapid changes. That's bizarre, because Gemini and Libra both had a similar message. Like, I feel like the air signs feel like they're kind of stuck, excuse me, at the moment. Like nothing is moving, but you're actually being prepared. You're actually being prepared, and keep the faith. Yeah, all the air signs have had a similar message. Particularly you though, Aquarius, like, don't give up. Don't stop whatever it is you're doing, because believe there's some kind of test. They're testing you. The camera just went to 444, so you might want to check that number. That's a good number. There's something of a test here, and that's a 4 card as well. They want to see how bad you want this. Let's see, you have 31. Universe, hold on a second here. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, we all, hello Aquarius, sorry, I had to stop the camera. The SD card was freaking out for some reason. I think it thought it was full, but it wasn't. It was a big Mercury retrograde fiasco. But anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, with this card here, we're all just stardust. You know, it's this part here. We must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds. So I feel like they're saying here, like, keep the faith in whatever this is that you're trying to do here, whatever you're trying to manifest, whether this is like a love, you know, or whether this is like a new job or a particular talent that you have that you're trying to be recognized for. Like, you have to manifest it in your own world, right? Because the universe doesn't, unless you manifest it, the universe doesn't know what it is you're trying to manifest. You know what I mean? So you have to be like, this is what I want, you know, because it might be that you're kind of going, oh, like, it hasn't happened yet, like maybe I'm not supposed to have it. Do you know what I mean? And yes, that's true sometimes, but sometimes you just need to manifest. You know what I mean? You just need to keep believing. And yeah, they're saying like this is destined, in this case, whatever it is, it's destined for you. They're saying like, please don't stop. Like, we are trying to help you, but also you have to believe in yourself as well, right? So your tarot, you have the 8 of Wands. Something's going to happen very quickly, right? You have expect rapid changes down there, and you have the 8 of Wands here. So the 8 of Wands is also rapid changes happening. For some of you, this could be to do with something, you could work in something, or it could be a dream that you have about communication or something. Like, you might be, yeah, look, you have the Queen of Swords here and the Empress. Damn, Aquarius. So Queen of Swords and the Empress, like with the Queen of Swords here, some of you guys could be something to do with communication, right? Like writing, proofreading, a YouTube channel, teaching, counseling, something to do with public speaking. Travel writing is another thing with the 8 of Wands. There's something that you need to focus on here because they want you to do it. You're supposed to be doing it. It's your destiny to do it, but you have to keep going and manifest it. And when it does happen, it will happen very fast. It will take off very fast. This could be a love affair as well, right? It could be something to do with communication in a love affair. But once it takes off, it will be overwhelmingly fast. So, Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. The Empress is also about creating abundance for yourself. You know, the Empress is about growth. Getting yourself into a position where you're basically so confident in what it is you're doing, and you're so confident that the things that are meant for you are going to come to you, that things naturally flow to you, right? The Empress doesn't have any blocks, you know, things just naturally, she's very abundant, things naturally flow to her because she knows that it's her birthright. You know, he or she, it doesn't matter. But there's something here to do with communication, like in terms of a job or something like that, that's going to make you very abundant. Also, yeah, there is something here about stepping into your own confidence, Aquarius, and kind of understanding that it's you can have it if you want it, right? Now this could be to do with in terms of like love as well. This could be two separate things here. But they're saying like, yeah, definitely keep the faith, because once it does happen, it's going to happen very fast. Some of you could be a journalist. Yeah. So that is your message, Aquarius. I hope that was useful. I hope it was helpful. So let's see. Let's do the earth signs. Let's do earth signs. Okay. my god, that was crap. Let's try that again. There we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not taking the jumpers, Spirit. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And can we have a card for Taurus, please, Spirit? No jumpers, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Are they supposed to be the other way around? No. Okay. Okay, so let's start with Taurus. So Taurus, you have rebuild. So something is getting rebuilt here. Could be a reconciliation. You have compromise. Libra had that. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. So there might be like a reconciliation in some kind of relationship here. Like, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. Could be like a friend or family or something like that. Could be about something new, something being rebuilt, some kind of new phase. Pisces had that one. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Number 30. There's some kind of reconciliation here, Taurus. I would say like someone you've been fighting with or something like that. You have what you want is happening, it just needs more time. You have leveling the blank up. Okay, so you are definitely going through some kind of leveling up at the moment, Taurus. What you want is coming, but they're just saying it's not quite the right time yet. But I'm sure there's some kind of reconciliation here or some kind of like reunion or something like that. Doesn't have to be with, like I said, doesn't have to be with a relationship, like a love relationship. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Scorpio had a lot of those cards. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So there's like a level up here. I feel like it's a level up in a relationship, or a level up. Or you're leveling up to a place where this is something that's been going on for a long time. This is a connection with someone that you've known for a long time. Seven of Pentacles. Something's about to blossom here. I feel like it's maybe someone that you haven't been talking to, or like there was like some kind of disagreement with this person, or like a misunderstanding. But you're about to compromise and the relationship is going to be rebuilt. Now, whether that means this is a love affair, that you're going to end up with the person, or you can at least be friends with the person, there's something that's going to be settled here. With the Nine of Swords, let's see. Four of Pentacles, I think that's Capricorn. The Nine of Swords is Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. Someone has been sitting on their feelings here with this Four of Pentacles. Like, I think there's a lot of things that have not been said. It could be both of you. Now, obviously this doesn't have to be, like I've said, it's not a love reading, so it doesn't have to be a lover, you know, or a partner or whatever. It could be like family or friends, or even a work relationship, because you do have a couple of Pentacle cards here. But if this is to do with a person, Four of Pentacles, there's a lot of emotions that have not been talked about here. However, I believe it's someone that you have been waiting for, like you've kind of held on to the connection quite tightly. Like it means quite a lot to you. Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is something that like the seeds were sown a long time ago, or they were sown a fairly long time ago, right? And now something is kind of blossoming here. The Nine of Swords, like you might be losing a lot of sleep about this connection. It might have caused you a lot of anxiety. You might have been wondering like what the hell's going on. You might even have been a bit depressed and a bit despondent about this connection, but there's going to be a reconnection here, like a reconciliation. Peace is coming. Let's see, what else? I want to say there's some message here in terms of money and like a job or something. There's something, I feel like for those of you that have lost a job, or like you lost a bunch of money or something like that, it's about to be evened out. See the scales here? The money situation is about to even itself out. Like if you lost a job, there's another job coming in for you. Or if you like, sorry Taurus, you lost a bunch of money, you're about to even out. But it's like this time you're one level up. So I feel like, excuse me, if you did lose a job, the next time it's going to be a better job. You know, this new job that's coming in is going to be better. Or like if you had your own business and you lost a lot of clients or something, this time you're going to get even more clients. There's something to do with money that you've been focusing very, very tightly on. There's something you've been working very, very hard on in terms of money. Like it's taken a lot of your focus, and this is the time now when it's going to start flourishing. You're going to have more money. You know, it's not going to be quite so tight with money. If that's, if that message resonates with you, that's definitely for someone. Because for some of you, there's been a lot of worry about money, or getting that job, or getting a job or something. For some of you, there's like something, there's some kind of connection here with like, I don't know, some of you might live like out in the sticks a bit, like on a farm or like out in the countryside or something. You might own some property or something like that. Or like your parents own the property or something, and there was like a disagreement about who was going to get it, or like what if you were going to inherit it or something. You're going to reach a compromise about that. Okay, there's something here about you having more money. Okay, for those of you that applies to, I don't think the money thing will apply to everyone, you know. I hope that was helpful, Taurus. Hopefully it made sense. Also, some of you are going to get some kind of job working in like nature, like a forester, or like a park, like a nature, like a ranger or something like that, or someone that works with like trees, like, yeah, like the Forestry Commission or whatever it's called wherever you guys live. In Scotland it's called the Forestry Commission. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, Taurus. Let's do Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you have expand. Interesting that both the earth signs so far have had tree cards because like it's very earthy energy. So you're expanding into something, Virgo. You have trust. Who had that? Gemini had that one. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. I'm sure it was Gemini. It was one of the air signs. So you have expand and trust. So you're about to do something new. You're about to expand into something new. And they want you to trust, because maybe you have some misgivings about this. Maybe like you would prefer to kind of stay in your comfort zone or something, Virgo. And they're saying like, no, trust us. Like, we got your back. Like, we got you. We got you. Nostalgia. Scorpio had this. Could be, I'm sure it was Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. So you might be thinking too much about the past, Virgo, or you might be worrying about the future. I would look up that number 33 because it's a lovely number. It's one of the master numbers, but I think I'm mixing it up with 333, which is also a lovely number. But yeah, definitely Google that. But I feel like there's worry here, like you're either kind of thinking too much about the past or you're worrying about the future, like what will happen if you expand into this new thing. Try and live in the present. I know that's a tough thing to say, right? Because I'm a Gemini, I'm a worrier myself, right? But that is the message. You have what's important to you. You have a period of waiting is necessary. Okay, so there's something that you're supposed to expand into here. This is a time for you to really think about what you want, Virgo. It's not going to happen right away. There is some kind of waiting period for some reason. But you might be so worried about like what other people are thinking, or how your actions are going to affect other people or something like that. But you have to start thinking about what's important to you, because I feel like you're on the verge of doing something very different. Okay, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Empress. Did these not come up in your reading, Virgo? The Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups? I feel like they came up in your love reading recently. I can't remember. So there's something new coming in here with that Page of Cups. Now this could be to do with some kind of creativity, like some kind of creative idea that you had. The Page of Cups actually talks about following your heart to what you're supposed to do. There's something, you're about to take some action towards something that you're supposed to be doing in this world, and it's something quite artistic, I think, or it's something more creative, or it's just something really outside the box that you wouldn't usually do. You have the Ten of Swords here, so you could have had, basically with the Ten of Swords, they want you to know that it's time to embrace change. The Ten of Swords is all about embracing change, right? You could have had something go awry in the past, right, with the Ten of Swords. You know, some kind of difficult situation ended or something like that. It doesn't have to be, because this is not a love reading. But yeah, with the Ten of Swords, there is change coming and they want you to embrace it. You can expect things to get better from now on, Virgo. There is something there's like something creative. You're supposed to create something. You have to start thinking about what it is that you want, because you're supposed to create something. And you might not even know what this is yet, but you're going to find out soon. With the Page of Cups, you could have a Pisces in your life that's about to enter your life and show you something new. With the Empress, you could have a Taurus or a Libra that's coming into your life to show you something new. But you're really stepping into, like, this is a real period of growth for you, Virgo. Huge period of growth. You can expect a lot of abundance to come your way. You're really stepping into a period of self-contentment and self-love. Thinking about what it is you want. You're going to get some kind of news. You're going to find something out with that Page of Cups, but it's something good. Like, it's someone is coming in to give you some kind of news that leads to something else. It could be kind of emotional news that you're getting, but whatever it is, it leads to a huge period of growth for you. And, you know, happiness with the Empress and abundance. And like I said, self-love, self-contentment. But yeah, there is a little period of waiting, but try not to worry too much about what's happening. And especially if you have had some kind of painful ending in the past, whether that's to do with love or something else. Some of you could also be recovering from an addiction. Don't dwell on the past. Don't think about the future too much. And I know that's a hell of a thing to say to a Virgo, right? But that is what the message is. Some of you could also have a pregnancy in your future, excuse me, with the Empress. But this is really a time that you're very receptive. If you let it in, you're like an empty vessel at the moment. You're just going to get filled up with all these blessings. There's so many blessings waiting to come in for you, Virgo, and I feel like this is a time when you're actually learning to receive rather than to give all the time. So you might be feeling things have been removed. Some things have been removed. People or bad memories or extra stress that you usually carry around. Something has been removed so that you have more space within yourself to receive. Because you're about to receive a lot. And once you've received it, like, there's going to be a lot more growth, right? Because if you think about it, like, think about like an empty plant pot, right? Like, the more space in the plant pot for there to be like soil, you know, and more seeds, like, the more it can grow, right? Like, the stronger the foundation of the, like, the, you know, the deeper the roots go, the more flourishing the plant is going to grow, right? So I feel like that's what's about to happen for you, Virgo. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, so let's do Capricorn, lovely Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what you got. You have mystery. Somebody else had that. I can't remember who had it. It's so funny the same cards come out over and over. There's a whole deck there, Spirit. Like, what's your problem? So you have mystery, Capricorn. You have remain positive. Okay, so there's a bit of a test happening here, right? You don't know what's going on. This could be to do with anything, you know, a particular job, your career, a person, your love life, or just in general. You just feel like you have not much of a plan and you're just kind of floating around or something like that. But there's a bit of a test happening here. You're learning how to look at the positive side of things, because Capricorn are very, very logical people, very, very smart, very, very logical, right? And I know that you like to have evidence to support your cases, right? But I feel like you're actually kind of being... They want you to use your intuition here and to believe without any actual factual evidence, right? Which is a tall order, but they're asking you to remain positive even though you don't know what's going on. Like, trust us. Scorpio had this card. You have gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. So I actually just want to get the book for that one, just to see what's... Oh, someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no thank you, you know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. I think that's an unfortunate choice of phrase, but fair enough. So for some of you, you could have someone in your life that is kind of putting you down or something like that. But there's someone that needed to hear that. But yeah, there's this part here for all of you. Tell them you know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. You may be looking for someone to kind of fill a gap or something like that, but at the moment they want you to see that you are actually absolutely perfect just the way that you are. Like, you don't need someone else to come in and fix you. You're not lacking in anything. And if there is someone who's trying to convince you of that, then get rid of them pronto, Capricorn. Just get rid of them. You don't need that type of shit in your life. Let's see what else you got here. Give yourself time to heal. So you might be in a bit of a no man's land at the moment here. Surrender control to the universe. Okay, it's definitely a test here, Capricorn. Because I know you guys always like to be in control, right? I'm a Gemini. I'm the same, right? We're learning a similar lesson, right? So you could actually be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. That doesn't have to be a love affair. That could be like a family member or a friend. But at the moment, I feel like you're kind of in you feel like you're in no man's land. You don't know what's going on and it's stressing you out. You don't know what's going to happen. But they're saying, give it to the universe. Surrender control to the universe. And allow us to show you the way. Trust us and allow us to show you the way that you're supposed to go. At the moment, you're healing. Because you have a lot of doubts and insecurities, and maybe sometimes you struggle with belief. Maybe a lot of people have let you down in the past because you have high expectations of people, Capricorn, and rightly so, rightly so. But you know, maybe there was someone around who kind of took advantage of you, or there was a few people around that have kind of taken advantage of you. Instead of going out to look for something or someone to fix you, there's a period of time here needed where you need to see that you're not broken. You also have the Eight of Wands in your tarot, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's see here. I think you're feeling a little overwhelmed for some reason. You're kind of anxious because you don't have control. There's something that you don't have control of. I don't know if it's a specific situation or if you just feel in general, you're like, shit, I don't know what's happening. I don't feel like I'm in control of my life. I don't like this. It's a little test. They want to see if you're going to trust them, Capricorn, to just kind of let it flow the way it's supposed to. Because the universe is in control, and I guarantee you, you know, look what I do now. This is such a random thing to do, tarot reading, right? Because, you know, when I was younger, I was not into all of this at all, you know? Like, it's, you know, if you'd said this to me when I was a teenager, like, you'll be doing tarot reading, I'd be like, yeah, like F I will. And yet here we are. You know, so the universe has something in store for you that you can't even probably imagine for a lot of you, right? Or maybe you can imagine it, but it's going to be something really good. Page of Wands, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I want to say with the Queen of Swords, your guard is maybe a little bit up here. You're very, very intelligent, Capricorn. And there's always that logic and reason side of you that wants to know why. You want to know how things are going to go down. You want to see the plan. You're like, you know, get out of here with your platitudes, universe. Give me facts and data, right? I want information. But you can't always have the information when you want it, because sometimes it's not the right time. Because like if you knew what was going to happen, you might screw it up, basically. So that you've definitely had a reason to have your guard up. So that they want you to give yourself some time to heal here, because I feel strongly that's about to change. Like if you release control to the universe, things are about to change a lot for you, Capricorn. And it's when you give in to the flow that the real magic starts to happen. Page of Wands here. This is some kind of information, some kind of message you're going to get. You're going to get some kind of message or some kind of information. Now this could be something, this could be from like a person that you've been waiting for. It could be about a job. It could be about your business. It could be from a family member that tells you something you didn't know. This could be information from your guides that you're getting, you know, at nighttime when you're sleeping or something. There's some kind of information that you're going to find out that's going to change your whole perspective on shit. It's really going to get your attention. Like the plan that you had may not be the plan that you stick to anymore once you get this information, because you're going to want to go the other way. You're going to want to go whatever this is, because the Page of Wands is all about feeling inspired. You know, you could be getting a message from a Sagittarius or a fire sign, but yeah, definitely some kind of information coming in. So relax into whatever, like, yeah, again, the message is like to surrender control to us. We know what's up. We know what's good for you. We have something beautiful to give you, but you have to let us bring it. You have to let your guard down and you have to let us bring it. And you are just fine the way that you are. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. These were lessons that you were learning, right? In the past. And that part of your life is nearly over, because see, you have the number 9 here. The 9s are like all about like being very close to like completion in the tarot. So I hope that resonated with you, Capricorn. It's a bit of a mysterious one, but hopefully it was useful. So we are going to do the fire signs now. I'm just going to pause the video, excuse me. Okay, fire signs. Let's see what is going on for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. Pop that there. Okay. So can we have a card for Aries, please? Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, yes, no, yes, yes, okay. I'm going to reshuffle those, Spirit. Give them to me again, please. Aries, Leo, Sag. Excuse me, and last ones. Aries, Leo, and one more for Sag, please, Spirit. Oh, Sag gets 2. Okay. So Aries, let's see what you got. You have be still. Oh, Aries, challenging. Be still. So they might be wanting you to meditate, Aries, or like there's a little message here about kind of not, now I'm an Aries rising myself, okay, so I'm not slagging you off, but not charging ahead. They want you to make time to kind of be still. You have abundance. Woohoo. Abundance coming, Aries. You have lots of lovely energy coming towards you. So it doesn't have to be about money, you know, it can be about happiness or something else that you would consider to be, you know, it would make you feel like you had a lot, right? You have Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Libra had this too. So with be still and this card here, it's definitely time you know, there's a message with this Tower card here about like sometimes you're kind of getting in your own way, like you're trying to do too much and you're kind of stressing yourself out a bit. So there's like a need here to like for self-care, you know, even like maybe unplug from social media, you know, the matrix, and like just let yourself not be productive, right? Because I know what it's like being in Aries, like because of the rising, it's like you always feel like you have to be doing something, right? Being productive. But actually they're saying we're going to bring you abundance, and we're going to show you that you don't always have to be working yourself into the ground to get it. There's an easier way. Okay, more discipline is required. You have the others were just a warm-up. Okay, so that could be talking about a job or something, but I feel like this could be about making sure you're getting enough sleep, Aries. Like maybe with the discipline cards, like they're wanting you to be more disciplined about your health. Because it's definitely, they're not saying be more disciplined about your job or doing your chores. You know, they're saying be still, make sure you're taking time to relax, and more discipline. So make sure you're being, it's more discipline about your health, I think. You know, maybe meditation, make sure you're getting enough sleep, or making sure you're going to bed early and getting up early, or something like that, or eating proper food. Wow, this card has come out so much. You have the Eight of Wands, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the King of Pentacles. So you really have some abundance coming towards you, Aries, with that King of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, you might have a lot going on at the moment. You might be feeling kind of overwhelmed. And that doesn't, you know, sometimes it's weird how that happens, right? Because sometimes you can be doing tons of stuff and you feel fine, right? And then maybe you kind of stop, like for Christmas or something, right? And because you kind of got more used to not doing as much, when you try to do what you were doing before, it's overwhelming. So I feel like maybe you have a lot going on, like you have a lot of sticks in the air. Maybe things are feeling like kind of chaotic or something, and you feel like you have a lot to do. But they want you to know your abundance is coming anyway. We want you to focus more on your health and looking after yourself and not working yourself into the ground, because that's what you're doing. King of Pentacles, you're about to be very abundant. You are going to have everything that you need. The King of Pentacles is abundance. It's monetary wealth. It's having food in the house. You know, always having everything you need. You could have a King of Pentacles type coming towards you as well, because you have the others were just a warm up here, and you have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is you're gonna get a message. It could be an emotional message about feelings. Now this doesn't have to be about love, but like maybe you have a King of Pentacles like type boss energy. Maybe you're getting a new job. Like maybe, for example, you have spent so much time applying for jobs, you're just a bit demented with it, you know, because maybe you're not getting the responses that you want and you're feeling like things are a bit up in the air. But the King of Pentacles, this is someone, they could be a scientist, could be someone that owns their own business. You know, someone very successful might be coming in to make you a job offer. Or you're going to get some kind of help with your business or something like that. Because the Page of Cups, this is some kind of news coming in. And it's going to bring about like a new beginning kind of thing. It's something you're supposed to be doing anyway. Because the Page of Cups is all about getting on the right path. and doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, particularly if you work in something to do with spirituality. Yeah, but the main message here is like, we are going to make sure that you have abundance, but we want you to start taking care of yourself, because there could well be this King of Pentacles trying to come in, but you're too busy focusing on like making money, or, you know, getting the business up and running, or like, I don't know, applying for jobs or something. And obviously I'm not saying that's important, right? Because you ever tried to pay your bills with a hug? You know, but they're saying like, we will take care of you. You don't have to keep working yourself into the ground. Whatever this opportunity is, because there is some kind of opportunity coming towards you, the things that you were doing before was just kind of a warm-up. Like, for example, if you've been running your business, it's about to really take off. Like, the money that you were getting before was just a warm-up, you know? So take care of your health now, so that you can make sure that when this abundance comes in, you can actually cope with it, right? Instead of having like a breakdown, you know? So I hope that was useful, Aries. Hope it made sense. Okay, Leo. I don't know why this candle's all burnt out like that. That's what you get for buying a candle from Asda. Leo. Ooh, Leo, you have insights. Interesting. So you're going to find something out, or you're going to realize something. You have be assertive. Interesting. Let me just pop those up there. So you have insight and you have be assertive. You have, oh, Gemini had this. Princess, you can be your own knight. You're a princess, Leo. Even if you're a boy, you're a princess. You have, excuse me, slow movement forward. You have, your guides are proud of you. Okay. So I just want to quickly read that message there. Princess, rest assured you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight. You've got your own shield and sword, and God help anyone who thinks they can do a better job. So, okay, you're coming into, oh, okay, I see this now. You're really coming into a period of like owning it, basically. With the insight card here, you're about to realize just how strong you are. Your guides want you to be more assertive about something. They want you to have more confidence in your abilities. Because I said this in the last, I say it in almost every Leo reading, right? You were here, you came here to shine. You chose to be born under the sign of Leo so you could shine, right? You're leaders. You're supposed to show people the way. Unfortunately, because you do shine, you get a lot of haters, right? Screw them. People don't like other people to shine. That's just the thing, right? Because it makes them realize that they're not doing anything with their lives, or they just prefer, you know, the bitter Bettys, right, Leo? Don't let the bitter Bettys get you down. You're about to realize something about how strong you are, or about how much you've achieved, or about how good you are at something. And they want you to put yourself out there more, because I feel like because people have gotten at you over the years, it's almost like you've kind of shied away from the limelight, right? No more of that shit. That's not why you're here. You're not here to shine away from the limelight. You're here to shine. That's why, like, the sun is your card. All the, you know, the yellow cards are the Leo cards, right? Because you're supposed to shine. You don't need anyone else to rescue you. You're a leader. There's something here about you being a leader. And you're gonna, it's like you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, oh, This is why I always had people slagging me off, because they were trying to keep me down, all this kind of shit, right? Your guides want you to know they are very proud of you for what you've achieved. And maybe you had to cut some people out of your life or something. They're really proud of you for the decisions that you've made and all the things that you've done. Slow movement forward, maybe things have been moving slow, or maybe they're saying to you, it doesn't matter how slow you move, that doesn't matter. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So let's see, oh my god, you have the Empress, you have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely getting some kind of insight. And you're really about to step into your own power, because before you were in this Eight of Swords energy, right? Which is actually, it's a lack of confidence, right? Feeling like you can't move forward, feeling stuck. I feel here almost kind of restricting yourself because you didn't want to outshine other people. Because maybe you had some friends or family or a partner or something like that who didn't really like to see you shine that much. You need to get rid of them. Because I'm saying, right, if you have a friend that's not happy when you're giving them your good news, that's not a friend. Like, that's what I realized over the years, because, you know, why wouldn't you be happy that your friend is doing well, right? That's psychotic. So with the Eight of Swords, you might have kind of deliberately, subconsciously, deliberately kept yourself back to stop yourself from shining and pissing people off, right? No more of that. You're done. You're stepping into the Empress energy. You know, the freaking Empress, right? You know, the four queens combined. You have everything that you need, Leo. You don't need anyone else's permission to shine. You didn't come here to ask bitches for permission, right? So the Empress is a card of self-love, feeling very content within the self, allowing things to come to you because you know you deserve it, because you know it's your birthright. You're supposed to have these things. They're supposed to come through to you. Excuse me, Leo. You know, the Empress does not shy away from the spotlight. You know, the Empress knows her self-worth, his or her self-worth. Oh, my throat's starting to go. So I feel like you're probably going to be speaking up for yourself a lot more. But there's a lot of abundance coming towards you. You're really, really stepping into your power. Male or female. You have the Page of Wands here. You could also be, you could have a Taurus or a Libra in your life for some reason. You could have a Sag in your life. Page of Wands, you're going to get some kind of message that's going to give you some kind of insight, right? It's going to be different for everyone. Who else had that? I can't remember, but I said the same thing to them. Page of Wands, it could be a message from a human, you know, like a friend or a family member. It could be about a new job. It could be a message from your guides that you're going to get while you're sleeping that gives you a lot of insight. You're going to find something out. Or you're going to get a lot of messages, right, that are going to progressively make you understand how awesome you are and that it's time for you to step into your power. Something is turning your head away. See this? Look. He's not looking at the Eight of Swords, right? You're done with that shit. This is the past. No more hiding, right? Now you're shining, because there's something coming that is really it's gonna take your attention. You're gonna be very interested in it, and whatever it is, like whether this is just your own self-worth or something else that's coming towards you, you're going to be so into it, you're gonna forget that once you wanted to hide. You're gonna forget that because you're not gonna want to hide anymore. So, I hope that was useful, Leo. Kind of a cryptic message, but I hope it was useful. last but certainly not least, lovely Sagittarius. So you guys got 2 enchanted oracles. Oh, you have faith. The light in the darkness. Sagittarius, have faith. Have faith in your guides, have faith in your universe. Beginning. You have a new beginning coming in here. Have faith that the universe has a beautiful new beginning coming in for you. Oh my god, Sag, this is exciting. You have peaceful resolution. So there's a new beginning coming in. You might reconcile with someone, or this could be 2 separate things. Like, you might have a new beginning, but also there's a resolution with someone from your past, right? But you actually had a similar message in your love reading. Like, there was something, I think, about not feeling guilty. I feel like there's an old chapter that you have to close before you can have this new beginning. And it might be about love, it might not be. It might be tied into love in some way for some of you, but I feel like you have to come to terms with like an old chapter of your life before you can move on to the new chapter. You have mirror. Treat your body like the palace that it is. Okay. And that's a number 4 card. So that's about balance and stability. Let's just quickly check here. You've been feeling self-conscious as of late, but the answer isn't to change anything about yourself. The answer is to learn to love the body you've been given. Avoid those crash diets, that extreme exercise, or any other unhealthy behavior. Take strides towards a healthy mindset that accepts yourself as you are, not what you feel pressured to be. So for some of you, you could actually be, there could be like a peaceful resolution tied in with, like, it could be separate, but maybe you've always been kind of self-conscious about the way you look or something, but you're gonna make peace with that and it helps you move forward for some of you. But some of you, this is just a completely unrelated, well, not unrelated, but like a separate message of like, you are beautiful just the way you are. You have be present, live in the moment. So I feel like you're thinking about the past a lot. You might have a lot of guilt about the past for some reason, and you're trying to do too much. So maybe you've taken on a lot, Sagittarius. Maybe you're just trying to do far too much. And they want you to, like, maybe, I don't know, with this body card, like maybe you're trying to work out too much. Or you've taken on like some kind of weird diet and you're trying to work out a lot and you're trying to do your job and you're trying to keep the house clean and look after the kids or something like this. You're trying to do too much though. So you have, yeah, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, you have a new beginning coming in here. Keep the faith, because there is a God-given opportunity coming towards you from the universe. Sorry, Sag. This could be in terms of a person. Let me just get a wee drink. This could certainly be in terms of a person, but it could also be about a job or some other kind of new opportunity, like maybe a house. Maybe you're going to sell a house. Maybe you're going to get the house that you've been looking for. Maybe you're going to get the ideal job. Or it could be this, like a new person coming in. Or it could be that you're reconciling with someone. But there's, either way, there's a new beginning. There is a new beginning. But you have to stop worrying. There's something to do with your appearance, like you're focusing, like you think you have to look a certain way. You don't. So the 4 of Wands here, this is some kind of huge milestone. like the Four of Wands, you have 2 4s here. Excuse me. So this is about something you've been manifesting, like this new beginning that you've been manifesting is coming in now. Or it's coming in very soon. You know, the Four of Wands is like a huge, it's a celebration, you know, a huge milestone. And give yourself a bit of a break. You know, don't try and do too much, because you have achieved a huge milestone here. And the new beginning is coming no matter how much you try, no matter what you do, this new beginning is coming. So you don't have to try and cram too much into your day. Do you know what I mean? There could be, you could have a karmic from the past here with the Queen of Swords. If that's the case, there's going to be a peaceful resolution with this person so that you can move on, okay? Like, you know, some of you, I'm kind of picking up twin flame. They might contact you and you might move on from them, or you might decide to have a new beginning with them, right? This could also be like a mother figure or a sister or something from your past that maybe had a bit of a sharp tongue, or was maybe kind of critical of you or something like that. And you finally got into a place now where you're over it. And it's allowing you to move on and have this new beginning. You could also have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming towards you to make you this offer. You've definitely been through a lot, Sag, with the Queen of Swords here. But, you know, keep the faith that there is something beautiful coming in for you, because there is. Some of you, this could be a job opportunity in terms of like something to do with speaking, or something like writing, like the Queen of Swords. If you're after a job that's like teaching or counseling, or like a YouTube channel that you're waiting to grow, or writing or proofreading, anything to do with communication, there's going to be a new opportunity. You have some kind of new opportunity that's coming in that's going to make you very, very happy. Like there's a huge cause for celebration here. So beautiful, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was useful. So that's all the signs done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope they resonated with you, and enjoy the rest of your day, or whatever it is you're doing, your day, your nights, whatever you're doing. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and lots of love.